Behind the scenes of the Grammy Awards. Another successful Grammy night is what we said as we clinked our glasses after the 55th annual Grammy Awards. For most in the music industry, the Grammys mark the end of the music year. Awards night is sort of like our New Year's Eve. I might rest or travel the immediate Monday after. But starting Tuesday morning, it's work on new songs for the next year and starting on the process for the latest release for the upcoming Latin Grammys. This year's Grammy Awards were slightly different than before. For starters, there was a dress code to prevent sexy outfits. I'm not sure if CBS issued this dress code or the Recording Academy did, but it looked like many people thankfully ignored it anyway. Jennifer Lopez notwithstanding, that dress was hot. Then, as I'm sure I'm not the only one that noticed, there was a lot more country music than usual. Although Taylor Swift is technically no longer country, she counts as part of the roster that made up the Heartland performances. I'm not saying the concert wasn't enjoyable as a whole, but there were a whole lot of banjos on stage, more than some of us are used to. Also, Mumford & Sons may be British, but they definitely have a whole Dukes of Hazzard thing going for them. Again, not saying the show wasn't fun, because we got to see Sting play with Bruno Mars. Also, new Justin Timberlake is killer. And of course, the LL Cool J meets Public Enemy meets Rage Against the Machine Beastie Boys tribute at the end absolutely made my night, concert-wise. Considering the lineup, this was probably the heaviest Grammy night musically in a long time. I was a bit bummed I didn't get to meet Prince though. I wanted to see him up close in his cute little Hobbit hoodie and cane. I just missed meeting Elton John by a matter of minutes. The talent check-in and the gifting suite were right next to each other in tents at Staples Center. Sir Elton was walking up from the parking lot to the talent check-in area just as I started my media interviews in the gifting suite. I heard he was outside, but figured it would make for awkward TV if I said, "Hold on, I'll be right back," on camera. Plus, the atmosphere in the gifting suite was quite great, perhaps the most comfortable and fun setting of Grammy weekend, the MasterCard Lounge being a close second. A very pretty girl from a company called CA Design did the interior decoration, which had a lively yet relaxing Southeast Asian feel. There was also a talented and adorable 10-year-old child prodigy DJ that was a lot of fun. All in all, a great place to hang out. The MasterCard Lounge was our oasis the second year in a row. It's a semi-private area with its own red carpet inside of Staples Center that runs in between the pre-telecast and the telecast. It is important to note that there are two parts to the Grammy Awards. There are the real awards called the pre-telecast and the televised awards simply called the telecast, which is really just a show for pure entertainment purposes. And a much appreciated celebration after a long day. The telecast is what everyone sees on TV. The pre-telecast is a lot like a graduation ceremony. Many awards are read off over the course of hours, usually beginning at 1 p.m. What is most fun about this part of the day is that everyone gets to mingle freely with each other. I have been fortunate enough to have met everyone from Taylor Swift and Carrie Underwood to Megadeth's Dave Mustaine at the bar and Slipknot in the bathroom, an awkward story I should probably save for another time, during pre-telecasts. Grammy Day is a long day on your feet, so getting to take a break in the MasterCard Lounge after the red carpet is not only welcomed but much needed. This year's red carpet had so many security checkpoints, I almost expected to meet the president on the other end. From where we get dropped off to where we take the pictures to show off our outfits, the part everyone sees on TV and other media, we must have passed through at least 5 sets of guards. Red carpet security employs everything from fake carpets to organized lies and fake directions from event staff to keep fans from getting a glimpse of the action. Personally, I think it's taken way too seriously at the Grammys. Not once did I see anyone trying to sneak in, so it all may be a bit of an overkill to try to enhance the feel of being elite. I do have to say, though, that the red carpet moved more quickly than last year since they were only letting a very small number of people on it. I'm also impressed that there was an announcement about the Grammys wanting to honor music teachers. It's great that Recording Academy took time to publicly mention a positive initiative versus needlessly complaining about piracy, which is the speech we usually get. In fact, first thing in the morning, I saw an email from Neil Portnow, the Academy head honcho, urging us to spread the word and nominate our own teachers. I don't know if Mr. Reiser from high school and Dr. Anderson from college are still taking on students, but you definitely get my vote. Fashion from the Latin Grammy Awards. The outfits from the Latin Grammy Awards were super sexy and spectacular. And yeah, that's me with Zoe Saldana. What do you use to dry your hair? This is a great question because I hate having wet hair after showers too, and hair dryers are the worst. I almost never use a hairdryer on my hair. Occasionally, a stylist insists on using a hairdryer on me, and I won't have time to argue with them before I have to go on camera, so I suck it up. But at home, and when I get my say on how my hair is done, no dryers. So the question, what to do? Just use the towel. That being said, it is not a good idea to rub your hair with a towel. I unfortunately do that because my preferred method is time-consuming and I want to be not wet as quickly as possible. But really, what you should do is squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. While still in the shower, twist and squeeze your hair, wring it out, get as much water out as possible. Then, when stepping out of the shower, lightly pat it with a towel. The towel part is hard to do because if you are like me, you will want to rub your hair until it is dry. But try to resist and you will be amazed at how healthy your hair is. Squeeze, 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 pat, pat, pat. Aftershave, good or bad? So I actually tried out this aftershave and cleanser before deciding to do the photo shoot with it. No kidding, this is the smoothest, easiest to use aftershave. Perfect for the shave before a red carpet appearance or a photo shoot. See, the catch with the morning shave before an important event is you get nicks, bumps and instead in lighting that little strawberry effect where the black dots of hair can be seen under the skin. This aftershave is thick. It's not like most aftershaves and it is not quite a lotion either. It is a thick liquid that glides on and soaks in. I'm actually a bit upset that my bottle ran out and I probably have to do an endorsement to get another one. But if you do get a chance to see it, it's worth trying out. And I know it is for men, but I have seen several girls suffer from that strawberry effect on their legs as well. This might actually work on legs. It's great on my face.